If you guys are ready, let me put this second signature.
I got one of them.
Oh,
I got
you got
some.
some.
Okay. Well, I was here. I don't remember it, but I was here.
Yeah, you was here. I remember you being here. I do believe you was. Are we on? Okay. We're gonna call this March meeting of the New Point Town Board meeting to order. We'll have a pledge and flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. They have asked me to slow this down a little bit instead of going so quick. All right, well, it's gonna happen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, the minutes from the last meeting, I've read them. You both have read them. We need to approve them. I make a motion to approve the minutes. I need a second.
I second it.
Okay. Motion approved for the February meeting. Those are approved. Now, monthly directives, we will go into that in a few minutes. First up is gonna be patron comments. True? Okay, fire away. Somebody's got something. Mr. Ison?
You guys got anything?
Yeah, we just have to be
As most of you know, I'm Cecil Ison. I grew up here. I own the Nets building. I own Tommy and Sue's place, which will be done soon. I have an agreement to buy this property over here, which is 7982 East County Road 200 South. It's this property right there on the corner behind us.
It's be owned by Mr. Bodie.
Yes. The reason I'm here is I would like to request the town's permission to split the lot on the lot one, meaning I'm gonna cut it off and have a lot on this side. The lot that's there is plenty big, and build a duplex on the lot that's on this side.
Okay.
What I was told, I need permission from the town that it would be able to support the water and the sewer. That is my plan. My plan is to split it off and have 3 rentals there. The White House will be a rental. We're gonna renovate that a little bit more. And add a bathroom and proper bedrooms and make it into a real nice home that will be a rental for at least 3 years. After that, who knows, we'll see. On the other, the plan is to put in a duplex that is single level. That way I can rent to anyone who can't get up and down stairs. Most of them anymore are townhome type. I don't want that. I want
ADA will get you.
I want the flat. That's the goal with that. And and I also wanted to let you guys know, I know you guys care, but Tommy's house should be done sometime in the next 30 to 60 days. It just depends on, my assistant manager was in a bad car wreck, so I lost her help at work, which I gotta take up her spot. Anyway, long story short, we're under drywall now. They're finishing, they're in finishing on drywall. Then we just got to finish and paint and all that. I'm going to have a open house. I already have it rented. I just want people to know that want to come and check it out. It's nothing like it was. It was dirt floor. When I got done with it, or when we got done cleaning it out, it was walls, roof, and a dirt floor. There was nothing else in there. It's gonna be nice, really nice place, but I did not want that house to be torn down and somebody build another vinyl house, because everybody else that was looking at it was gonna tear it down.
Mhm.
If you ever look at that brick, it's this giant brick and the lines. Anyway, I couldn't let that house be torn down. But that'll be done soon, and like I said, I'm gonna have an open house so people can come look at it that care about the town. I know there's some that would like to see it. After that, the pizza shop is coming, hopefully later this summer, depending on how all this other stuff goes too. But we're working on that, and it's officially Miss Crackley Pizza.
Okay, great.
They'll have logos going up on the windows in the next 30 days or so. And you'll start seeing things here and there. We're getting there. I think June is when my new floor gets put in. And it's all new flooring, anyway. So right after that, it should go together pretty quick. But once again, what I'm here for is about this property over here and to make sure that I have the town's okay to split the property and be able to put in a duplex.
Okay, I've got a couple of questions, and I'm sure you guys do too.
Sure.
One question is, have you had that survey?
It's coming. I have
Okay.
to, before I can, I went to Doug Westerfeld.
Yeah, that's the guy you see.
And,
You're doing
you know,
it right.
Before I even signed a contract, we pulled it up, he split it where it would work to split it.
Mhm.
It fits everything, with all the two rows and the railroad track, it still fits. And it's big enough block that I can do that.
Did he say anything about having it surveyed?
Yes, I'll have.
Okay,
that.
you're gonna have, okay, because all I'm asking as far is, stay away from that railroad tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Those people, they've already complained about people up that way up there cutting their trees and brush on their railroad. Even it made the crossing easier to see, but they went out there and told them to get off. So I'm just, just forewarning, just like Christmas, stay away from them railroad tracks.
I
Yeah.
am negotiating with the railroad on the other note.
Yeah.
To lease the
That
whole
corner.
section of land next to what my family and I call the station, the old Bank Fire Station.
Yeah.
So I'm negotiating with the guy right now. He's,
The new guy's good to work with.
okay, good, because I got pushed off not too long ago and I haven't heard. So I'll get back with the new guy. I'll have to figure out who it is. Obviously, you guys know. Thank you. Anyway, I've been working with that guy. He, like I said, you already know, he wasn't very easy to work with, but I tried to purchase that section. Of course, they don't want to sell anything. But this new guy, he may be interested when I explain to him. Anyway, either way it goes, I will end up with control of that grass area next to the station. I plan on putting gravel in there enough that it won't sink anything, but I don't plan on paving it or anything, and being able to keep it where it still looks green, but people can park there when over at Crackley Pizza.
Okay.
So I'm working on that too. That building, you'll keep seeing a little more and a little more. I'm not rich and I'm dumb taking on new projects.
I realize there is a couple drains on that side of 200. There's one right in front of your bank, old fire station there, correct?
Yeah, it's right there.
And is there one on the corner too?
I think so.
Okay, I just don't want them running over heavy equipment over and breaking something. Or,
No,
Yeah.
yeah. You mean for building this
no,
or?
down there.
Oh, no, that'll be me and my little dump truck.
Okay. All right.
I'll do it
We're
as
fine.
I get
And
time.
it's very, he gets about 4 or 5 tons.
Yeah, you see my
And you're-
dump truck.
Your duplex over here.
Yeah.
Going to be 2 units. So
Correct.
you have 2 separate water hookups
Correct.
and 2 separate sewer hookups.
Yes,
Okay.
that was the plan. from
'Cause-
the beginning.
okay, yeah, 'cause
I was
those
hoping
are-
you were gonna say that, because that's what I wanted anyway.
Yeah, well, that's the way we're doing things now. We do not have any grandfather clauses. Those are a thing of the past.
Okay.
That was a bad deal, but we're past that, but you understand that, so we're
Well, the
good.
rental is easier to have it
Right.
separated anyway, so
Mhm.
that
We need
works
to have
great
it
for me.
separated. And I can't think of anything else to ask. You Kelly, Gary, anything to ask?
I'm gonna ask, I mean, I know the rentals and many years ago I rented and I was responsible for the yard care and stuff. Is that what it's gonna be with the duplex and the rental house lease?
Yes, they'll take care of their own, but I'm up mowing because I own the mess building and I take care of that lot next, this, the railroad owned, even though I can't think of his name, across the street. he took care of it for the longest time.
Nice. Mr. was it Mr. Dean?
Dean,
Mr.
Jeremy,
Dean.
yeah, he would mow
Yeah.
it all the time, and now that
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
own,
he's 95.
I own that lot that he owned there next to the stop sign,
Mhm.
that little lot, I own that lot, and then it's the railroad, and then it's the, station.
Yeah.
I bought that little lot from him, so I've been taking care of it.
Okay,
That's why you see the gravel there, and you will see it getting spread now.
okay, that's fine.
I'm trying to get time. That's what I'm doing with that lot, is gonna turn it into still grass, but with gravel enough that cars won't sink if it's a little wet and stuff like that. So we have parking for the pizza shop.
You guys have any other questions? I have
No.
one
The only
thing.
thing,
Go ahead.
water, you know, you've asked about the water available. That's Napoleon's. Yeah, so you have to, you know.
Check in with them and make
Yeah,
sure they
because
have
the
enough.
town doesn't have any
capacity.
control over the water.
You have to
We
buy the
just have
meters.
sewer.
You have to pay them to hook it up. They'll set the meter and from the edge of that meter in is all yours.
Okay.
No, probably a foot off that meter is theirs, and after that, it's.
No problem.
But yeah, you're good. One other little simple dimple question.
Yeah.
When you get a chance, will you put that piece aside?
I just talked with Dad about it the other day, and I said, Dad, it's good weather if we get a chance
Yeah,
to get
when you get time.
up there. But I have the two pieces, it's actually two pieces,
Okay.
but I have them, yes.
That's great.
And, fire department used to lift on Friday.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we can get it over here, yes.
Okay.
But I think it's gonna rain the next 2 days.
It's supposed to, yes, it is.
But we'll get it over here and get it up there, yes.
Yeah, we're good. I'm glad you're buying that place. That's good.
So with the Mets building and the station, just so you guys know, because I know you guys care, you wouldn't even be here. My goal with those two buildings, when I'm done with them, is for them to be here 100 years after me. That is absolutely the goal, whether I'm not gonna make it that long, but that's my goal, is to put the money back into them and save them from being just turds and you gotta get rid of.
The Bryce's Mother's Bread that's on the west side of that building, you're gonna have that repainted on there? Or you're
Beverly Wilson's gonna.
That's good. She's done all them in
Oh,
Greensburg, I
cool.
believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
she did Greensburg in the original Napoleon State Bank building,
Mhm.
and that Farmer Tractor or whatever,
Yes.
right there by Sinclair. She's done a couple others, but that is the plan, is for her to do that. She's had some hip and knee surgeries.
I have no idea.
Anyway, she had several and she just really wasn't, but she's told me recently she's doing better, and I think that'll happen this summer.
Now, you realize Georgie Metz just lives south of town.
I
Up
talked
by
to
New
him
Pen-
at the building.
He
the
can
other
help
day.
you. Yeah, I'm sure he'd help you.
He came in, or he caught me up there, and I had called him, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and I've got some signs for you.
Oh.
You know, it's arrows and this way to next
General store.
He's gonna give me some of those,
Mhm.
and I've been given some other stuff, and we're gonna put it all together. I have stuff in the bank,
Mhm.
I have some deposit slips and some bank things. So we're gonna put a thing together for both buildings in the Mets building. I was telling Andy, at auction, I got New Point Giants Letterman jacket and a sweater. And I'm having them put into a case with the picture of the school, and it's gonna go up at the Mets building also.
That's awesome.
So I'm trying, I'm here to do my part, and New Point played a big role in my life, and I want to reinvest and help others to,
Yeah.
populate town. That's my goal.
When you open the pizza place, is it pickup only or is it gonna be dine-in?
That's dine-in, there won't be very many dine-in. I have, if you have noticed, I have picnic tables on the outside. They're gonna get pressure sprayed, and we're gonna refinish them, and that'll be outside extra dining if it's nice. So I'll have a little bit extra room outside, but I will have, and we're thinking 5 to 6 tables. I'm gonna try and get more if I can, but I don't know if I'll have enough room.
Yeah,
That's
But yes, I will have both, and we'll have ice cream. I'm doing something different. I don't have in Batesville, which I'm gonna do here is a hot dog bar. I know the town's not as affluent, and I wanna make sure I have stuff that can help people at the same time, but I also love the hot dog bar. You know, who don't wanna dress up like a hot dog?
Okay.
But any other questions?
The only other
So,
that I believe, now I could be wrong on this, but it was the New Point Little Giants. If you look, I believe it's the New Point Giants, the school. It was New Point Little Giants. You'd have to ask somebody like John. Used to be on. He was on their fire department board. And his
John
dad,
Williams.
John Williams, would know for sure. Some of that stuff out there is what he donated.
Okay,
You want to ask? He'd be a good one to ask too.
yeah,
And that house you're renovating there, I believe the guy that built that, his last name was Wolf. It was my stepmother's dad.
right.
Because if you notice that Maxine's house has that same kind of brick as that house does, but it's smaller brick, I believe. But that's who built that. I believe you can get the abstract from the courthouse. They gave me mine, but they want to get rid of them. They don't want to store them. But anyway, okay, Cecil, we're glad. We're good.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, excited.
We're all good. Just get everything cleared with area plan because we do not have New Point.
Already, I
We're
went there
done.
before I even signed the contract and said, Doug, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Does this conform? He's already done, there's a committee, they already took it to the committee and it's
To the
already.
9-member board, yeah.
Yeah, so all, whatever I needed to do is already okay. I don't have to do any rezoning, or
Right.
there's no, it's all good to go. I just gotta survey it off and
It's good.
log it
Do
off.
we need to vote on that so he'll have information?
Do we need a resolution on that?
Mhm.
I don't think so.
You don't need anything written, you just.
Yeah, you just vote saying it's great.
Because they really, area plan has the final say so.
Correct, yes.
We're just, yeah, we're with,
I just thought we could put it in the minutes and he could take it down the area.
well, you can write it in a minute.
You guys all good? You
Yeah,
guys
we're all
with
good
it?
with it.
Put it in.
I'm good with it.
All right.
All
Thank you.
right, Cecil, thank you very much.
Appreciate you guys.
Okay, anything else on patron comments? You guys have it? Okay, next up is alleys, streets, and roads. A lot of that falls to Mr. Andy, and he knows that the potholes are coming.
Yep,
They're-
we're fixing them as we go. I got some more to fix.
Just do what you gotta do,
Yep.
and they're getting really kind of bad down there by the underpass. And
Yeah, I've been in
So,
fixing them once, twice. Been down there fixing them twice already, so.
Talking about streets and that, with this, you said we would not be able to get any of that match till next year.
Yeah, we'll have to put in for,
Would
I think it's July.
In Millhausen, are they getting that again this year?
That I don't know.
Because I seen the paper where they have applied, and they're looking for bids on doing something in their streets. They already did what do you call it, where they just throw gravel down
Chip
and
and seal.
chip and seal.
Mhm.
So they put in for something, I don't know what it is. I'm just thinking, they get it twice, and we have never had any. I'm just,
That's because we don't have the paperwork.
we need to get this done. We need to just bite the bullet and do the whole town, but we'll have to have this on the streets and roads and the alleys, we can't, we're not gonna blacktop any more alleys. We're not doing that. The alleys we got is what we got. Any questions on that?
Can I have for sewer?
What's that?
Can I talk for sewer?
I ain't got there yet.
You're on sanitary sewer and lanes, you're on number
No,
two.
I think he jumped.
No, I'm on
Oh,
number
he
2.
jumped.
I'm on number 2, alleys, streets and roads.
That's number 4.
That's number 2 on this item list. Next up is the railroad. That's number 3 item. You look right here.
You
Hang
need
on.
to get a current,
Gary, what's that say?
yeah, that's right here on this, that one there's item 3.
They
It's-
changed it.
Yeah, it's
I
been,
don't know where
somebody's
this one
changed it,
come
one,
from.
he's got,
All right, let's do the railroad. I don't think
let's
we've
go
got-
by your.
The railroad is good. We are good with those crossings. It's been a while, but I've had a lot of compliments about it. It's all good. The only thing I worry now is that underpass down there doesn't look the best, but it's way out of our control. It's theirs. Anything with the railroad, anybody? The train was stopped the other day for I don't know how long over there. Did you see it?
Ran out of hours.
They ran out of hours? You gotta be kidding me.
Just outside.
They've done that.
Were they coming
before,
from Honda or were they coming the other way?
No, they're going to Greenford.
Oh, my.
Mhm.
That's why they'll park and, if they can, to not block crossings. They will do everything they can when they're running out of hours to get in the spot where they're not blocking any or the least.
Travel.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen him stop there before.
If you want to do the sanitary sewer and liens, we can.
No, what number is
Okay.
it on your paper?
It's way down number 12.
Mhm.
Okay, number 4 is waterways, wells, and vegetation. Tell you what, our water drainage here with all that rain, it did well. My yard was a big pond, but it drains out. It goes away. And that coming through the park and down, it was about this close on both of them pipes. There was a lot of water coming through there. But it was good, and I didn't see any big, Larry had quite a bit in his front yard, but the rest of it drained away pretty good. And that's a blessing, but I hate to see our sewer bill next month in Batesville. So we'll worry about that one. And the wells and vegetation, well, the vegetation's not growing yet, but give it about 6 weeks and we're gonna be there. All right, item 5 is outside the building. On the outside, you said you would get a hold of that trim piece.
I will have to fix.
And the other thing is, Gary, we're gonna have to take this drain on the very south or the very northeast corner down there. Cause it comes out and it goes into the blacktop or into the cement and I don't know where it goes,
Mhm.
but that water's coming out of the top of there. Something's plugged up down in there.
Mhm.
So we'll have to take that apart sometime and see what else is there. And I think the outside, is everything okay out at the garage, Andy?
Yep.
Okay. Do we need gravel from the blacktop to the garage or are we okay?
No, we're good.
I still want to get, he's gave us 14 of those cement things over here at the IMI. He's got hundreds of them over on the west side. But he will give us those to build our own little, for sand, gravel, and riprap. And we can make it look better. We just got to get somebody to move them over there. And I thought about talking to Adam Lysing, see if he'd want to move them or something. Adam's been good to us. If anybody else has got anything on that, that would look a lot better back there. Next up, well, the grounds, that's part of the grounds. Inside the building, do we have any problems there? That's item 7 on my book. I got an old one.
I don't know.
My
We're just
number's
writing
all-
it
All
down.
right, that's number 7, inside the building.
We did have a leak,
Oh, yeah.
around Andy's desk there when all that was
Snow.
all built up, and the carpet did get wet, we had it dried, shop backed it and some fans on it. So it's okay now, and once everything melted,
It's gone.
it's gone.
Well, that was a lot of snow and then we got a lot of rain. So anyway, all right, budget and insurance, we are good there, true. Item 9, permits and ordinances. Which ordinances do we need to write? Is there one we need to write?
No,
Is that part of the sewage rates?
yes.
Okay, we'll take care of that in sewer, sanitary sewer and liens, okay?
Mhm.
Permits, we don't have any permits out. Next up is the courthouse and the lawyer. That lawyer part's gonna fall under sanitary sewer and liens. We got to discuss that tonight. We have a problem there.
We found one lien.
Well, we haven't got that. Yeah, okay. We have filed 1 lien. We'll take that under the sewer part. So the courthouse and lawyer is good. Item 11 is COVID-19 ready and ARPA, which, is that still on your list?
It's
Yeah,
gone.
we're done with that.
Yeah.
Okay, now the sanitary sewer and liens. This is where I am proposing a 2.5% raise, and it will not start until
June 17th.
June 17th. With that billing there, 2.5% amounts to $1.67.
Something like that.
If we do it now, that's what it's gonna be. And no, I'm not saying 2 years from now, it'll be it could be 2.5 again, which was what I'm hoping for. I don't wanna wait and do a big 5% at one time, and then everybody, oh my gosh. 2.5%, because Napoleon Water has already raised the water
5%.
5%. And they're building that new water tower, so, we're gonna have to pay for that.
And they said they might raise it
It's coming again.
Yeah, later this year.
You will need to read this. This
Okay.
will be the first reading, and then next month will be the second reading. Didn't I give you one?
Oh, yeah, right here.
Batesville raised our rates anytime,
No, they haven't yet.
Yeah, but it's coming.
you know.
It's
So
been
that's,
the same, well, since I've been here, so I don't know how long it's been the same amount.
you know,
Because they give, when they send the bill, they use the same formula that I do to figure it out for bills and stuff. So,
We can vote on that raise or not, but let's take a vote on that resolution to raise it it's 2.5%, amounts to $1.67, right?
It's the ordinance,
Okay, I'll read it
and
first.
you need to read it first.
All right, an ordinance amending ordinance number 20244, establishing a schedule of rates and charges to be collected by the town of New Point from the owners of property served by the sewage works of said town of New Point and other matters connected therewith. Whereas it is necessary to revise the existing schedule of rates and charges, produce sufficient revenue to pay the expenses of maintenance and operations, to pay the principal and interest on outstanding revenue bonds, and to provide funds for necessary replacement improvement to the sewage works. The following section of ordinance 2024-4 shall be amended to read as follows. For the use of and service rendered by said sewage works, rates and charges shall be collected from the owners of each and every lot, parcel of real estate or building that is connected with the town's sanitary system, or otherwise discharges sanitary sewage, industrial waste, water, or other liquids, either directly or indirectly, into the sewage system of the town of New Point. Such rates and charges include user charge, debt service costs, excessive strength surcharges, and other service charges, which rates and charges shall be payable as in after provided and shall be in an amount determinable as follows. Metered water users. The sewage rates and charges shall be based on the quantity of water used on or in the property or premises subject to such rates and charges, as the same is measured by the water meter therein use, plus a base charge, except as herein otherwise provided. For the purpose of billing and collecting and charges for sewage service, the water meter shall be read monthly or period equally a month. Be it ordained by the Common Council of the town of New Point to amend the rates and charges put forth in ordinance number 206-3, a 2.5% increase will take place. Part 2 of the sewer ordinance number 20263, residential 1, as follows. The debt service charge is $3.20. Treatment charges are $59.49 for the first 4,000 gallons of usage. Metering charges is $2. Utility office and personnel is $3. Monthly bill based on 4,000 gallon of usage. Residential 1 will be $67.69. As of right now, we are paying
$66.24.
$66.24. So it's a,
To Jeff, the debt service charge, the metering charges, the utility office and personnel charges, those did not change.
those did not change. The only thing we raised was that the other 2.5. All right, debt service charge, commercial and residential, 2 fees as follows. Debt service charge is $3.20. Treatment charges $89.20, first 4,000 gallon of usage. Meter charges $4. Utility office and personnel $3. The monthly bill based on 4,000 gallon of usage, commercial and residential, $299.40. Now on that, when we're talking commercial usage, that is based on if you have a business there and you have employees, correct? I think that's what Doug Washington charged me. I think if you have more than one employee, that's how it's based as
I'm
commercial.
not sure.
I'll have to get with Doug and find out for sure on that. Because we got poor liquor store down here. They got one little bathroom in there. They only use 1,000 gallon a month.
But he never did come back.
He never did come back and ask.
So
So we
he's
haven't,
paying it.
same way with the Baptist church, they don't use hardly any water. And they pay the commercial rate. All right, customer usage classes, residential 1, single family, 1 equivalent development unit is 0.014.87 cents a gallon or $14.87 per 1,000 gallons. Minimum treatment charge for 4,000 gallons is $59.49. Residential 2, multifamily, 1.5 equivalent development unit, 0.0223 cents a gallon or 22.30 per 1,000 gallons. Minimum treatment charge for 4,000 gallons is $89.20. Commercial, small business, 1.5 equivalent development unit, 0.0223 cents a gallon or 22.30 per 1,000 gallons. Minimum treatment charge for 4,000 gallons is $89.20. Well meter charges are $3 per month. Governmental, all municipal owned property, unbilled and metered. Late fee will be charged for past due accounts at 10% on the 17th of each month. The rate increase will become effective June 17th, 2026. Passed and adopted by the Town Council of Newport on the date of April 23rd, 2026. Sewage ordinance number 2026-3. The first reading is today, March 9th, 2026. The second reading will be April 13th, 2026. Now, do we need to vote on that?
You need to make your first vote, yes.
We need to pass our first vote on it. I vote to establish that. I need a second, or however you want to vote, you guys.
I second it.
Okay, Gary,
So all the funds,
do you want this?
well, I'm just trying to figure out, okay, well, our rates aren't, I mean, so is this gonna be put into like a maintenance or repair cost?
That's where most of it's gonna go,
Okay,
because nobody's gotten raises, and
yeah, no, I know that.
we're looking at a bad one coming up, and you know where it's at, and so do
Oh,
I,
yeah.
so it's coming. We're just, hopefully that'll hold for a while yet. But anyway,
Okay.
I just don't want to bite the bullet in 2 years when we have to do the bigger one, because these raises are coming. Westport down there went up, they go up 5% this year.
I don't know that was.
It don't matter, like
Yeah.
I said, we're doing
We're,
2.5%.
We haven't raised since 2024.
right, and this is 2026, so it's been 2
Okay.
years. It's $1.66, is that
Something
correct?
like that.
Okay, do we need to sign this one now?
No,
No, okay.
that's what you make.
All right. Put that one on the back burner, and these others we signed, correct?
Yeah, those are fine.
All right, now we're up to the sewage rate parts, we're done. Credit cards, we're gonna deal with Amston on that,
Well, that's what we just
and we're
talked
gonna
about.
let her talk about this, because she's been dealing with, I don't know the guy from Amston, but you don't have to use the credit card. You come in, write your check, pay cash, we don't care.
So we've had a lot of people, customers ask about ACH payments through your bank or the credit card. So I talked to First Financial and to Amston, which does our billing now anyway for the sewer. What they would do is they will come in, train us, set everything up. We'll have a web page you can go to and you just follow the directions if you want to do it that way for your card. And everything will go through there. Or you can come into the office with your card and we can do it all here. We do not have to have a machine here. What they'll do is they will charge 3% to the customer. And like I said, we can log into the system from here. And what we'll do basically is we'll get with them. They'll, like I said, come in and then we'll set up through First Financial that it'll go, because that's where our banking account is for the sewer. And you'll be paid within 24 hours of whenever the credit card transaction's gone. So it'll be a little touch and go for a little bit, but I think it will be very good. Because I know a lot of people want to do that now.
And we're still gonna have the backup. So
Yes.
it's everything on paper, you know, they got all 190
Mhm.
names down, and they'll be still doing everything. I don't know anything about doing that, paying bills online. I'm leery of it, but a lot of people do it. My son and daughter, neither one of them, I don't think they have a checking account or a checkbook. Everything's paid online.
I do at least half of mine online.
So it's what do you guys think of this? I mean,
I think it's the only way to go. I mean, for one, with the cost of fuel going up and diesel going up, There'll be less trips to the bank, so there's savings there.
Yep.
Fuel wise and paying the mileage. So there shouldn't be near as many trips to the bank.
Well, it's not really a cost to the town.
No,
There's
no.
zero cost to the town, and everything, it's on the consumer, so,
And
yeah, I don't have a problem with that, as long as they're still able to, somebody comes in, writes a check, or comes in with
They can still
a
do it.
fist full of cash, and says, I'm gonna pay my bill,
And we still
Okay.
have the box out here for us.
Yeah. The Dropbox, it's still there.
You know.
The other thing I want to point out is we're the last in the county to do this that has a sewage system. St. Paul's already done it, Westport's done it, Greensburg's done it, Millhouse doesn't have sewage yet, but,
And
So-
I think Amston will be good because they do our billing for us. If we have a question now, they're right there, they can answer us, walk it through, anything that
If
they
we
need
can't
to
fix
do.
it, they do it, so.
So that's kind of why I was leaning more toward just using Amston
Mhm.
than instead of First Financial, just because that they're right there available for us. So if you guys are okay, I'll go ahead and we'll
Oh, I think
Let it
it's,
go.
yes, absolutely.
as long as I'm not the one that has to figure it out. Okay, now, next up is this business rate on sewage with places that have their own business in town, right? We're talking about down here on the corner.
Yeah, and I don't know how that works. We have, a home down here that, Jeff saw a semi unloading parts and things, and I know they're working in their garage. I don't know how many employees they have. But, they're on residential. So
So what do you got, I mean,
do we switch them to commercial? Do we let it go as residential? They use a couple $100 worth of water a month.
I mean, they pay their bill's not little.
Couple $100. Then.
Doug Westerfeld told me how you figure out if it's residential or commercial, but I don't, go ahead,
Okay. Well, then you open a can of worms for
Other
everybody else.
places,
some other places in town who work on vehicles.
The only advertisement I see that guy does, there's nothing on his buildings,
This is truck.
just his truck, it's in the back window. So I don't know.
so it's not like he has foot traffic in and out,
I'm
like
gonna
a retail.
No, you
business.
buy and sell there, and I don't know what goes on
say-
there.
Yeah, see, we really don't know.
We don't know how many employees he's got, because they all park back there where you can't
Employees.
see. So it's,
He has a website, so that's the only thing extra that. I know
But where do you draw the,
where you draw the line between.
I know.
So what do you think, Andy? You're shaking your head no.
You have a rule in place.
That's
Either it
right.
goes for all or goes for none.
Exactly, yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
So
It either goes for all or goes for none.
I've talked to Doug Westerfeld about this, and he says if you've got over, if you live in that, that's fine, and but then when you start having employees,
Yeah, whatever that rule is,
I'll have to go up and talk to Doug and see what that is on that.
the rule applies to.
Yeah.
You gotta apply to all, you can't apply to none, because you can't choose one way or the other.
Yeah, that's like I said, with that little liquor store down there, they got one person working with a little bathroom, and they don't let the public use it, so they use 800 gallon a month. I mean, it's same with you guys in your church. It's so.
It's okay, but no.
So I'll go up and talk to Doug about this down there. All right, next up is Tom Naval with calibration, maintenance at the lift station. Randy's taking care of that.
Yeah, it's taken care
All right. Then we also, during this time period, this last month, we've had two major water leaks. One was a trailer down there in the West Trailer Court. It was 26,000 gallon.
of. They couldn't get it because of the snow.
They said they didn't see it leaking because the snow was built up around it. So
Yeah.
It leaking that much, it's gonna melt that snow.
We don't have to pay Batesville for them.
yeah, we got to remember to take that
They
off
gotta
the
take
bill.
that off.
Right,
They only get this one time.
right.
Yes.
You get a one-time exemption a year for this, just like filling a swimming pool. You get a
Mhm.
one-time deal. The other one, the other leak was Dennis Spears.
Spears.
And we tried to tell him to wait until he got all done. That way he'd get that one exemption for the one time. But instead he wanted to hurry up and go ahead and pay it and then do that. I still had the leak and I don't know,
I tried to talk him to wait, and he would not.
he would not
do it.
wait, so
I said, okay, I'll take it off.
his went under his driveway. Okay, AFR is sent in on time. I don't know what that stands for, but
And the financial report.
Yeah.
annual financial report, okay. USDA forms have been done with the sewer, true?
Yes, sir.
And
Okay.
Mike is gonna come and do the asset management plan. We've got to get that done before the end of the month.
The reason why Mike's not here tonight is he sent an email after I left that he is sick.
Okay,
Well, you're still in the sewer too.
yeah,
I just want everybody to know that the truck stop balance is 0.
it's the first time in a long time. They
That's
paid
after
everything
we
up.
had 6 times.
I think they're even a little bit ahead, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they paid that pump, didn't they?
They did
Yes.
repair.
I work, that lady I'm working with, I send everything to her and then she sends it
Takes care
on
of it.
and they're all
So-
caught up.
Good.
It's a
They
different,
got $100 and some odd dollar credit.
it's a different management up above the management over there that takes care of all the billing. So, that's where that stands there. We are grateful that is taken care of. I noticed they did dig up on that corner and they had, EPA was over there. Where you come across the
Oh.
bridge and you turn to go down that base road to the truck stop or to the stone quarry.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that ditch right there on the right, they got it covered with plastic and all that. The EPA was over there. So, I don't know. All right, risk assessment resilience plan. What was that?
Yeah, those are all
Mike's.
Mike.
All right, and the utilities updates with Mike too, okay. Now, the sewage, let's see, we'll go first. Okay, the other, what we got to direct now is, we've got 2 people that are outstanding on their sewer bills that we got to turn over to the lawyer.
Right, we're gonna take them to small claims.
We need to take them to small claims court. If we let this ride, it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, I went out and talked to the court, to the, magistrate's office. She was not there, but the judge was. And he said that we need to go through our attorney, not to try to handle it ourselves. So I came back and I'm in the process of writing a letter to Spencer.
I think we need to call Spencer and get a hold of his
Well, I'm gonna
secretary.
email him and call him.
Okay, to get this on the ball, what these people did, they sold their houses and filed bankruptcy.
One did, the other did.
One did, the other one just didn't pay.
And Stacy talked to her and she hung up on him.
So we'll just take them to court and it,
And the other gentleman, we didn't receive any paperwork that he did take out bankruptcy against us, so.
I'm under the, you pay your sewer bill, you pay yours, you pay yours, you pay yours. We all pay it. I'm one of them that don't want to let anybody go. So I hope everybody's on board with that.
Yeah.
Cause it, you know, that's, cause if you let one do it, it's a domino effect. Okay. I already did all that. Now, we're gonna have to get back to, right here, sewer. Under this sewage part here, the town still owes the sewer $10,000. We need to pay that back because we're gonna get 2 new pumps. We're gonna have backup pumps for the truck stop and the lift station down here. The last time that big one down here was $16,000 and the other one was 7,
No, 10.
10 for the small one. And we need backup pump. Because if that one goes down and it's 6 weeks to get it fixed, that ain't gonna work. Because there for years, a backup pump sat right over in that corner, remember, Gary?
Mm-hmm. Green one.
And we need to get that done. Well, see if you take, 16,000, 10,000, that's 26,000. And we get that 10,000 back from the town, that means we'd only be in the 16,000 for the big one. We can get them and put them out here in But now they've probably gone up since that 16 and 10, because everything
Well,
has.
that was Randy, he was supposed to check on that.
Yeah,
He
Ra-
messaged me, he was sick.
He was
so-
sick, so we need to, because we've got, what did that paper say about sewage bond and interest? How much we got in that? 37,000. Plus we got whatever else is in sewage.
We definitely need that.
144, okay. Now, this is a little bit misleading because none of the bills for this month have been paid yet.
We're probably gonna have a big bill about about 15,000.
Yeah, because all that water,
About the snow and all that.
snow and the water, when it drains and that, it's, but we will handle it. We're doing fine. We just got to stay ahead, a vision ahead, like, getting them potholes patched. And we can get some of that stuff taken care of like that. I did run into one of the county commissioners. I run into him and come up and put his hand on my shoulder and say, "Hey, how you doing?" I turned around and give him that look and he said, "Uh-oh." I said, "This is not the time and the place to discuss this." I said, "I'll be back." So to be there to talk about that. I don't know how that culvert stood all that water, because you got Tub Creek and that one from all that goes into one there. And I don't know how it stood it. But like I told that Paisley on the telephone that day, I said, if it falls in, just close the road. That's all we can do.
I hope I ain't going through it.
You won't be. It won't.
Well, if it
Okay.
rains too much, go by then. Yeah.
So, with that being, is there anything else with the sewage? Is that it for that? Do the 10,000, we have to pass a resolution for that?
I gave you that paper for that, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
So, and last one, I just made a note on the bottom of the original one there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now, and I don't like me at all. But that $10,000 was not put in the budget. So, don't know.
It's underneath your folder.
Oh, yeah, there it is. That's where the sewer loaned the town $20,000 to buy that car.
30.
Loaned them 30,000. They paid back the town's paid back 20,000, and they still owe the sewer 30,000.
The other one wasn't in the budget either, was it?
That's before we knew what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but there's plenty of money.
Well, please, but I'm not ready to do it. But I'm going to go to jail for it, not you guys.
Yeah,
Let me.
I knew that was still outstanding. I got, like I said. That was in 24,
Mhm.
and there was still, like I said,
Our budget for
they
the
got
year.
30 from the town, or from the sewage department, because they supposedly said we could do that. So we done that, paid the sewage department back 20,000, still owe them 10, so we just paid it back, I don't. But,
I mean, it'll be documented. It's not like we're just randomly writing a $10,000 check and
Oh, I'm not saying
Cashing
that
it.
at all. I'm not saying that.
Well, is there a problem with our budget?
It's just, it wasn't, they didn't take account for $10,000 extra dollars, that's all.
Okay, let's hold on here a second. I want to ask something here. Understanding the difference between town and sewage. The town budget was 110,000, right?
I don't know.
And in that budget, sewage should cover Randy Jr.'s salary, your salary every week out of the sewer, and Stacy gets paid so much out of the sewer, not all of it.
But she was reduced some in town
Okay,
because she does the majority of the work in sewer.
that's true. Okay, so then when we pay Kelly, Gary and I, where does all that come from?
You come from town, those two come from sewer.
Why are we
Why?
paying in on sewer?
Why are we paid out of sewage when we don't work for the sewage? We're town council members.
I know you're town council members, but a lot of places do that. I called Gloria and Westport, and then Cheryl, they all do the same thing. They split it, because if not, both of them says about their town wouldn't exist. It was so much money. So
They must be making more than us.
They get a lot more.
I probably are.
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't want, it's just like I say, okay, we're not spending it, the state, whoever says, we give you $110,000 and you didn't spend it. Why didn't you spend it? Okay, well, we didn't spend it because we took, my wage and her wage out of sewage. Okay, so therefore, the next budget round, the state says, well, you didn't spend the money that we gave you, so we don't need to give you that much
Oh,
the next time,
well, it's the, it'll happen. Yours basically stays the same, but well,
See here,
I'm not
This-
gonna argue with you.
we don't have sewage money and town money. It's really all thrown into one. Then they got these different accounts, and nobody has been able to figure out those accounts.
No, we have separate.
We have separate accounts, so you can tell me exactly on this. Let me see that, where that says how much money we got in the town. Is that in there? Where's the one that says how much money we got in the town?
well, it's,
It's on your meeting minutes.
But in minutes,
So the budget started January first,
right
right?
here, general fund.
Or did,
we'll have to January first. Okay.
so when we passed our budget last fall, that was for this next year.
Correct.
So when we ended last year, December 31st, how much was in the town then? We don't know, okay.
But the budget is different than the bank account. I just know that it's different.
Well,
I mean, we're still gonna be getting money in the rest of the year.
yeah, you're gonna get it more yet. But when we do our budget then, we're gonna say, well, you guys didn't use that much in 12 months.
They're the ones that told me we could only have $109,000. Cause I had it higher than that and one had.
Well, I remember when it used to be over 200,000, they've cut it way back. But what I'm saying is, these two don't work for the sewage.
I know, okay, you guys can have the job.
No, ain't nobody wants that. We're just
Well, I'm
asking.
just saying, I'm not trying to make people mad.
Okay, I tell you what.
I'm just trying to make the budget last longer, that's all I can say.
At the end of the year, when it comes December 31st,
Mhm.
how much is gonna be left in that town budget?
We'll have to wait and see, I don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's have an executive meeting next Monday, 6 o'clock, and I wanna see what we had at December 31st,
I can go
2025.
get it now,
You can tell me how much we spent.
how much we had in the
Okay.
check account.
We'll do it Monday. We'll do it Monday. I ain't gonna. Let's just do it Monday. Is that all right?
Well, no, I got an appointment.
Okay. What day's good for you?
16th, I got an appointment.
Next week, pretty much any day, but this week, this is it.
Well, you name the day, Gary.
It don't matter, next Tuesday, the 17th, that'd be fine. But I mean, my main thing is, I don't want the State Board of Accounts to come in here and say, you guys are being paid out of sewage account when you don't work, you're getting sewage money and you don't work for the sewage department. You're town council people, so you should be
I'll have
paid out of the
somebody
town
come
fund.
here and explain it to me, because I really can't, all I know is I was told I could do it.
By somebody from another town clerk, correct? Okay, my thing is, I would like for somebody from the state
All right,
to send you an email, a fax or something saying that, yes, it is okay, it is copacetic, legal, whatever, that we can be paid out of the sewage account,
okay,
even though we're not actually sewage employees.
Okay,
I just don't want them, the state board of accounts to come down on the town, create a bunch of extra work for you and Stacy, and then the town end up paying a fine because,
okay.
I'm not
Can I ask
trying
this?
to be an ass,
I'm just.
but I just want to make sure that we're not going to wind up paying a fine because our finances were not done quite right because the town has done that. In the past, there's been issues where things were not, they were paid out of different funds or whatever. Well, yeah, we told we could do that, and I'm talking prior administrations, not anybody that's in here right now. So I just want to make sure everything's on the up and up.
How much money have we gotten from how much money did we get from the state in 2025?
$110,000.
Okay, how much of that did we spend?
I think we got more than that. We'll have to bring that.
Okay, well, bring it up and look it up and all that.
The budget was $110,000.
Yeah, but did we get, and this year after January, February, and let's say March and 3 months in, and we're set at 109,000. How much have we taken in out of that 109 from the state? What I'm concerned with, if we've got a bunch of money in there, the state's gonna come in and say, oh, you guys don't need all that.
And that's a possibility.
And that's,
We don't know.
we can't rely on that sewer to carry us.
Mm-mm. That's not what it's for.
No, it's not. All right, next up. Vehicles, everything okay there, Andy? Okay, Bobcat's good, we're done snow plowing, I hope.
I sure hope they are.
Okay, the fire department, they had a tremendous fish fry, it was like a herd of buffalo over there.
Yep.
Let me tell you, they went through it.
420 pounds of fish and over 200 pounds of potatoes. We had 180 pounds of the seasoned potato wedges. At about 6 o'clock, they sent Peggy Cook to Kroger's and said, buy every bag of French fries you can. And we went through all those. There was, at the end of the night, there was one carry-out tray that had some fish in it. That was it. 200,
It was
420
really,
pounds.
really good.
There was a lot of compliments, it was good.
So hopefully the 1 or 2 weeks, the 20th will be as good, but like I say, it's spring break week and different things going on, so
Hope for 3/4 and get 2/3.
I think
there you go.
if
You'll be good.
weather's We'll
And
Yeah.
the parking, I realized they was parked everywhere.
Yep.
You guys may have to clear that west lot, pile that dirt up and load a bunch of gravel in there or something. You might think about it, because you had a hell of a crowd. I mean, I seen them all come by and I knew a lot of them, they're good people. Good people, and seen a lot of people come through that were not from town. Notice that? Out of towners.
There are a lot of people from Franklin County, Ripley County, all around. I mean, they come from all over the place, so.
Yeah, it was, and the Friars did a really good job because it was really
It was
good.
really good.
Yeah.
All right, next up, oh, you got anything else to say? 2 weeks from now, another fish
Yeah,
fry.
the 20th.
That's the events, yeah. Okay, Andy, you're up with the police report.
Thanks.
Finger work, I'll put this one down, all right.
Do what?
Get my fingers to work there.
Oh,
Separating these papers.
You didn't hide him under that tray or something. Gary Cornett, one year, we come up real short on money on the fish fry. Well, that metal tray that we kept the money in that, well, he put the checks and the big bills under it and forgot they was there.
I don't, count the money, I just oversee it.
How, what'd you take in cash wise?
9,400.
Pretty good, ain't it?
Wasn't it, Andy? Took in 9,400.
There's a lot of people putting money in the boot, I know that.
Yeah. You guys make sure you guys approve the minutes. For February, 33 traffic stops, 13 citations, 27 warnings, and 39 calls.
Wow. Busy.
Yeah, pretty busy month, but we, what it is. That's all we got for that.
Okay. We approved last month's minutes.
Okay, I must have.
Yeah, we did. We approved last month's meetings.
I have a question. I know we've probably talked about it, but I haven't retained it. The four-wheelers, do they have to have license?
It has to have, technically, it's supposed to have a identification number that's given out by the county. That's registered through the BMV, so we can trace it, and then they have to operate according to state law, just like anybody else. They have to be 16 years of age, operate on the road, and that's all our traffic laws.
They don't have to have a driver's license to drive one, or do they? They do, okay, I was just
If they're
On the
curious.
road, if they're on the road, yes.
They have to have a helmet on. And they're a
I have
certain
to go back-
age.
Yeah, if they're under 18, I think they do, or 21, whatever that rule is. So, yeah, I think it's under 18, they have to.
So
I
what's
was
the,
just curious, I mean, I didn't know.
what's the difference between a four-wheeler and a side-by-side?
Nothing, same rule applies.
Okay,
So they actually have to have the identification number.
this probably doesn't, Scooter Boy down there, state cop pulled him over and what was it he's got? He didn't have something.
He didn't have some kind,
You gotta have a plate.
He had a plate.
yeah, he has like some kind of entitlement. And he's never had that, and supposedly the police officer was like, no one questioned you from the BMV when you got your plates or anything?
Insurance, right?
You know, just go on about
Well, I
that.
don't think they have to have insurance on those.
I don't know what the traffic stop was, so I can't speak to that.
He had to have it hauled home.
Well, yeah, there's just, your licenses and permits, and you gotta use all have certain requirements that allow you to do certain things. It's all through the state law, so.
Well, he was confused, and of course I was confused because I'd never heard of it, so it was kind of like,
yes,
he was
sir.
gonna go take care of it.
Yeah, B&B is the place to go to get that taken care of.
I have a question. Golf carts, do you have to have lights on them? I mean, it's just getting that time of year, they're gonna start coming out.
There is a town ordinance. from
There's an
Housing
ordinance on
I
that.
don't remember what's on it.
Yeah, it's in the book in there.
I think it's, you gotta have an SMB symbol and what, there's a list of rules, there's the things on it.
It's headlights, taillights, and turn signals.
Is that what it is?
But it's be awful, I mean, boy.
And that, does that fall under the 16, the age of 16 too, or anybody?
On that one. I don't think so, not on golf carts, because I think it's 15.
I've got the old ordinance in there, but I just
I think it's 15. but I'm not positive on that.
That's a good one to do.
Okay.
because
Speaking of
some-
ordinances though, if anybody ever finds that alley ordinance that disappeared in there,
Gas and stuff, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just one on that one.
Yes.
okay, if there's anything else, if not, I propose a meeting be adjourned.
Well, I do have
Okay, go ahead.
information to share and make sure I don't need to do anything special. I'm having my shed pulled out and a new one delivered, and they're building me a gravel pad where the current shed is. Same size shed, just a different shed.
You're fine?
So I just want to make sure I didn't need to do anything.
Same size shed?
Yes.
They're gonna tax you for it anyway. They used to not tax them on runners, but now they do.
Well, yeah, it's same size shed, only it's taller.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense. 8 by 12, but it's still taller.
Put new gravel in and stone, whatever,
Yeah, they're
whatever you
gonna,
need to do.
they're gonna put a,
Yeah, you won't,
a
you
pad.
actually don't have to have a permit.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I did it. Didn't want somebody saying I had special treatment, so. Want to make sure I'm on the right side of this.
Okay, I made a motion to adjourn the meeting. I need a second.
Second.
Gary Wolford seconded it. The March meeting is adjourned.
Cool.
All right.
I got a card in the mail today.
Oh, yeah.
Your neighbor's property is for sale for $159,900.
I got one too.
Yeah,
Well,
church.
Church.
Oh,
Okay, I've seen
he's
it.
lowered it again. That's been 68.
Those two places that sold went up for sale for a week.
They're showing it again tomorrow. I saw them at the post office today.
There's a
What,
little-
what, two places?
They're pretty misleading on what they're giving away.
What are they? Well, okay, the corner over here, what